Hello and welcome everyone. In this short tutorial, I'm going to talk about an amazing new technology that can help you protect your data. So, as you know, data is one of the most important things. And many times the problem we face with Google Sheets is that if you want to get the sensitive data entered and edited, you have to give the editing right of the Google Sheet. If only the data has to be received, then you can, of course, give the view rights or use a Google form. But most of the time, we have to give someone the permission to enter the data as well or modify it. Okay. And then, this is the problem that this particular technology will solve. So it will help you protect your data. You don't have to give the access of the entire data, and you can give selective access to different people depending on what they need to be seeing. Next is that the protecting the password. So, like you want to give different people different types of access. Someone just wants to view, someone can just enter the data, someone can edit or delete. So we can give different passwords based on different trust levels. And lastly, another important feature is that you don't even need to give the access to the Google Sheet. So there is all these operation can be done without giving the access to the Google Sheet at all. Okay. So let us see now how this amazing technology works. First, we can click here to copy the script. So from the link that has been provided to you, please make a copy. So this is step number one, is to first of all copy the sheet. So let me show you some of the screenshots. So this is how this will work. So data can be entered through the web form. This web form is automatically created. It can be shared with your team. So they can input the data through this. You can have any number of fields that are there. It's created automatically. You don't have to do it manually. So the input can be done automatically. You can even set the field type. And again, the another amazing thing is that this is the link. So this is the link that you can get the link, and you can hide the columns that you don't want. So if you don't in the view, if you don't want to see show any of the particular columns, you can totally hide them. So in the view, they will not be able to see those particular columns. You can set a unique field. So any data, any row, suppose you say the number is unique or an email id is unique, so even if the user puts in the same data again, it will not accept it. Okay. So this will prevent duplicacy of data. So you can set which field you want to restrict. You can restrict how many rows of data can be viewed at a time. So this is a really important function, because this is where all the data theft happens. Because in a Google Sheet, if you have 2000 rows of customer data, the people can see everything, they can copy everything. But here you can restrict that they can only see 2 rows at a time. So from the phone number or from the name, they can search. Okay. And then you can password protect everything. So view, edit and delete. Okay, everything can be password protected. So this is the most amazing thing. So you can give separate passwords and you can also change them later. And again, from the raw Google Sheet like this, you go to a polished interface like this. You can edit the data in a web interface. So this is where you can edit and update the data. You can, again, like I showed you, that you can limit how much data can they see at one time. They can go to different pages, but this makes it very difficult for people to copy, especially when the data is large. And there is built-in search, so you can put anything like on the number you see here. Just by putting 313, you can get the field. Okay, so people can search for the desired field. Okay, so now let us go back and let us make a copy of this particular sheet. So I'm going to click here and make a copy. So this is step number one, where we will just simply copy the sheet. So let me explain to you, this is just a normal regular sheet. You can again copy paste your data from elsewhere. You can also import it. So first of all, this will work only on one tab. Okay, this currently is designed to work only on one tab. You can put the row headers, you can put the data here, and these are basically the type of data. So when we are inputting the data, whether you want it to be just simple text, date, email, telephone number, right, and it can also be hidden if you don't want to input this. Okay, so this is for the input. Okay, this particular column that is there, this drop down, it is there when you will see the input. At that time you will understand that this is to set the type of input in the input form, because you are not going to be creating the input form. All of this will be done automatically. So guys, very first step is to see is that you have to check the license. So you have to see whether you have the license or not. So first we will authorize the sheet. This is only one time activity, so just click on allow, select your account and click on allow. So this is done. We can dismiss this, and we have to click on this again because the very first time it did not run the function as it was authorizing. So as you can see that this is a problem because this is not licensed. So you need to ensure, you need to speak to my team and make sure that you have a license. For any kind of help, you can click on this function and you can see the help. So there is a link here where you can see this video. You can see this video and you can contact on these numbers or this email ID to procure a license, to purchase a license for this in case you don't have one. So I'm going to show you after allocating the license. Just hold on a moment. So now that I have enabled the license, and I can show you again when you click here and check license. Let us see what happens this time. So as you can see now, it shows that this is registered to my other email ID, and so this only has one version, so not to worry, there's only basic version as of now. Okay, and the license validity is pretty long, and these are the number of credits. So it's total like already one is used by this sheet, so balance are 7. Okay, now let's move further. First of all, I'm going to show you the basic settings. So these are the settings. Okay, and now so this is the link to the script, but this is the link is the only admin link. This can only be used for the administrators. Okay, this link is only available to the people who have the editing right of the sheet. For the other users, I will tell you how to generate the link. So this link will not work for other users, so it has to be generated in a different way because we don't want to give permissions of the sheet to them. So here you can hide the column. So there you can hide these columns from the view. So suppose if you say that I don't want to see, say, phone number. Okay, so you can select this, and you can also while inputting the data, select any particular field which you want to ensure, the user does not put again. Suppose I say email, so this will become unique. So any one field can be chosen like this. If you don't want to select any, you can select this. Okay, so let me select as email. Now how many rows you want to show? So 25 is the maximum. So if I say that I only want to see 3 rows of data at a time, okay, this is helpful in protecting. And I can put the password. So now what is the view password, edit password and delete password? So it's your choice. So I can say CEO view, CEO edit and CEO delete. So I've set this password and I click on submit. So data has been saved successfully. Now what I'm going to do here is to check this. I can open this from the admin URL. So this pop-up has been blocked. So please ensure that the top pop-up should not be blocked. So I'm going to click here and click on this allow. Okay, I can also click here. So this can open here. So you please ensure that you allow this. So now here you can see that this is the field where we can input all the data. So I can put, say, Ramesh Singh mail, and you can see we've got the date here. So very easy, so you can easily select. Okay, Ramesh at abcd.com, phone number 89. Okay, Delhi, this is a demo, and I click on submit. So I'm just going to copy this email ID again here. So I just submitted this, and as you can see, the data has been submitted successfully. So let us go back to the sheet and see, and as you can see here that this data has been submitted successfully. Now to enter another field, the user can refresh this. Okay, he can refresh. Once he clicks on refresh, this thing will be blank now. But before I do that, I just want to show you one thing, that if I click on this submit again, so it shows you that this Ramesh at ABCD already exists, so it will not allow it to take a duplicate entry. Okay, so this is the great thing, unique thing about this, that it will not allow you to take a duplicate entry here. Okay, but yes, if I were to change this to, and I click on submit, so now it should take the data, and now we will have two Ramesh Singhs, but the primary field is now different. Okay, so you can select which field is the primary field. So this is the input part, and as you can see, this form has been created automatically. Okay, now let me show you the view part. So the moment I click on the view, it's immediately asking me the password. So unless or until I have the password, it will not allow me to view. So I can say test. Okay, so it's not allowing me because the password is incorrect. Again, it will reload the page and ask for the password. So now I'll put the correct password. This is CEO view. Click on OK. And as you can see here, you can see the data. And this is the data where you can easily see that their first thing you will notice here is that only 3 lines of data is visible. So there are different pages where we have the data. Total there are 11 entries, but you can only see 3 at one time. Okay, only see 3 at one time. Okay, now another beautiful thing you will see here is that here we have the again we have the search field. Okay, so you can search on different criterias. Okay, so for example, if I say on page 1, and if I say Gupta and search, so you see I got Asha Gupta. Okay, so I'll just try, yeah. And similarly, I don't know, if tech, IFTECH search, yeah. So you see, now I'm able to see all the people whom we met at the IFTech, right? So this is how you can search the data. This is how you can search the data. So let me reset the view once again, and I can put the password. Now the other thing that you will see here, if I want to change this data and I see, click on edit, again it is asking me is the password, so I can put the password for edit, that is CEO edit. Click on OK, and here I can change this Ramesh Agarwal. Okay, and I click on update. And if you go back to the data, you will find that this data has already been updated, okay, instantly. So you don't have to worry about this. And the next part is delete. Now suppose if I want to delete something, I want to delete this entry Ramesh Singh, click on delete. So you have to put in the password CEO delete. I had set this password, so without this it will not allow me to delete anything. It asks me if I am sure. I say okay, I'm sure. And now again it's asking me the view password, so it will ask you once it enters into this sheet. And as you can see that Ramesh Singh is gone. Okay, Ramesh Singh is gone. So isn't this amazing? So you're doing all of this just from this sheet. So all of this you're doing it just from this sheet only. Okay, and now I can show you one more thing is that now this I've shown you, this is the admin part of the things, but to give the user the link, so this link will not work. So this link you cannot give to the user like I told you. Okay, this link is not meant for the user. So don't give this link. So even if you give this link to your user, if I am going to open this in incognito mode, so you see it's asking for a sign in and other thing, this will not work. So don't use this. So what we're going to do is we'll go to, there's only one time you need to get this link. So go to tools, go to script editor. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on publish. So please don't make any changes to the script here. If you like to learn how to do this scripting, you can undertake our GAS script course. This is Google App Scripting. And I click on deploy as web app. So click on publish, deploy as web app. Okay. So in this new version, you can just simply say one, execute the app as me. Okay. So this settings you don't need to change. So you have to execute the app as yourself, because you are the one who has the permission. If you change this, then it will not work because the user does not have the permission to the sheet, and anyone, even anonymous, because in this case you can also see what works for you, and this probably would be the best, anyone, even anonymous, and click on update, or within the company in case you want people to log in from their ID first. Okay, click on update. So now once you've got this is the code, guys. So this code we can take now. If I open in another browser window, I can paste this. As you can see, this is the execution code, and now the same code will work again. So as you can see, this is open now. So this code can be given to your people for updating this, and of course the respective password will work. So this is the functioning of this sheet, and then you can just save this and close this, and that's all. You can put in more columns and as many rows as you want. And please, we look forward to your feedback. In case you run into any problems, please don't hesitate to contact us. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial, and you want to see this again, you can click on CRT box and click on help. Thank you once again for watching.